Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our general English class. How are you all? Hope all of you have done the work which I have already told you to do. I told you to learn the table of tenses along with its formula as well as the changes that take place while converting direct into indirect speech. Did you complete that, students? Unless and until you complete that, you will not be able to understand how to convert an active voice into a passive voice. Okay, come on, let us have a look on page number 147. You have different types of sentences. You already know various types of sentences. There are four types of sentences. They are declarative, these are the statements which give us information. Interrogative, that is they tell us about the questions. Imperative, they tell us about order and request. And exclamatory, which gives strong exclamations or they express strong and sudden feeling. Understood? So these all four types of sentences you are already knowing, but now you are supposed to learn the table below which says what type of words you are supposed to use while converting a statement into an indirect speech, a question into an indirect speech, orders and request into indirect speech, exclamations into indirect speech. So how you will be doing it? There is a table below which says statements. We use that while converting them into indirect speech. Later you have questions which use if or what words when we convert into indirect speech. Then you have orders and request. We use that or to in the form of an indefinitive to convert it into indirect speech, right? And exclamations, we use WH words. That things you need to learn, and now we'll see the example so that you can better understand how to convert a direct speech into indirect speech according to the type of sentence. So look down in the box, there are examples we have already read, but we'll read it again so you can have a better idea of converting it. In the direct speech you have statements. Suni said, I have written a poem. Sumi said that she had written a poem. We are using that as a connective, right? Mona told Hari, my sister left for Zimbabwe yesterday. Mona told Hari that her sister had left for Zimbabwe the previous day. Then in the direct speech as questions you have, Leela asked me, are you hungry? Leela asked me if or whether, any one word you are supposed to use, if I was hungry, whether I was hungry. Then you have Sanjay asked Ronnie, why did you shout? Sanjay asked Ronnie why he had shouted. Okay, either we use if or we use whether or we use WH words in order to form a indirect speech of a question sentence, right? So now you will be thinking like when to use if, when to use WH word. If is used when you are supposed to answer yes or no. जब आपको क्वेश्चन ऐसा पूछा जाए कि आपका आंसर yes या no में होना चाहिए, तब हम if यूज़ करते हैं, तब हम whether यूज़ करते हैं. आइदर if और whether दोनों में से एक हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर yes और no वाला क्वेश्चन नहीं हो, आपको डिटेल में आंसर देना है, then you will use WH question in order to connect the words. Okay. अंडरस्टूड हाउ टू डू इट. अगर इफ़ और वेदर कब यूज़ करना है? जब आपको क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा और उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर येस में होगा या तो नो में होगा, दोनों में से एक में होगा, तब आप उसमें क्या यूज़ करोगे? इफ़ या वेदर यूज़ करोगे. लेकिन अगर क्वेश्चन आपको ऐसे पूछा जा रहा है कि आपको येस और नो में आंसर नहीं देना है, यू नीड टू आंसर डिफरेंटली, देन यू विल यूज़ WH वर्ड्स. नाउ विल टर्न द पेज एंड मूव अहेड टू ऑर्डर्स एंड रिक्वेस्ट. व्हेन यू हैव ऑर्डर्स एंड रिक्वेस्ट यू कैन यूज़ to add the form to indirect speech. How it works? Clean your cupboard, mother said to Tom. Mother said to का हो जाएगा told. Mother told Tom to clean his cupboard. Okay, here we are not adding that. You can see that is not there. If or whether is also not there because it is a order. We will use to. Okay. It said Ramesh said to Rita, please give me a bottle of water. It's again a request. So Ramesh requested Rita. Please आया ना, इसीलिए हमें requested लिखना है. told या said नहीं लिखना है, requested ही लिखना है क्योंकि sentence में please यूज़ हुआ है. रमेश रिक्वेस्टेड रीता टू गिव हिम अ बॉटल ऑफ वाटर. टू गिव हिम, कहीं पे भी कुछ भी चेंज नहीं हुआ. टू गिव हिम, मी का हिम हो गया अ बॉटल ऑफ वाटर. ओके. Next you have exclamations. Suma told how amazing the rocket is. Suma told him how amazing the rocket was. Leela said, what a wonderful actor Sunil Dutt was. Leela said, what a wonderful actor Sunil Dutt was. Okay. Why there is a no change? Because it's a fact, it is a truth, that's why it will not change. Now we'll move ahead to exercise. Convert the following sentences into indirect speech. First you will see what kind of sentence it is, and then we will be changing. Okay, the first one is exclamatory sentence because there is an exclamation mark. What a brilliant idea, said Sashi. Okay, the next one is Ankita asked her sister, will you buy me a diamond ring? It is a question. Get ready to attack, the captain instructed. It's order, that is, it's an imperative sentence, it's giving order. The old man said, all glitters is not gold. It's a statement. Okay. Sudhir said, Sarayu is not attending today's meeting. It's again a statement, it is giving information. Mother asked Vineet, when will you come back? So that is a question. Okay. So after you understand what kind of sentence it is, then we will use accordingly the words which are given in the table, and then we'll frame proper indirect sentences for them. So let us move ahead with the answers. First one was an exclamatory sentence, so the word exclaimed will come. Sasi exclaimed, what a brilliant idea it was. Or you can write, Shashi exclaimed that the idea was brilliant. Anything you can write, both of them are correct. Next one was a question, and it was about yes or no, मुझे diamond ring लेके दोगे या नहीं दोगे, right? It was a question of yes or no. So the indirect speech will have if or whether. Ankita asked her sister whether she would buy a diamond ring, or if she would buy her a diamond ring. That whether की जगह पे if भी use कर सकते हैं. Then the third one was an imperative sentence. So you will have, the captain instructed the soldiers to get ready to attack, because the word instruction is already given in the question. Okay. Next one is, the old man said that all that glitters is not gold. It is an statement which is giving information. It has a proverb in it, so nothing will change. We will add just that, and nothing is going to change in that because he said a proverb. Proverb change होते नहीं है. Then the fifth one is, Sudhir said that Sarayu was not attending that day's meeting. Okay. And the last one, that is the sixth one, is, it's a question, so you have, mother asked Vineet when he would come back. Okay, so in this way students you need to change. I hope you understood. The rest of the things, that is from 7th one, we will be starting tomorrow. That's all for today students. Do complete this much you'll be writing in your general English notebook. Okay, so what you'll be doing is, you will be writing these 6 sentences in your general English notebook. Copy the question and then write down. Don't write in textbook. You have to write in your notebook only. If you have any doubts, you can ask me on Zoom class. Fine. That's all for today students. Do complete your book. Keep them up to date. Don't forget that checking will be done. Exams will be taken. So be aware of that and study properly. Do learn the table of tenses as well as the changes that take place. I am repeating it again and again before and every now and then because it's very important. See you all tomorrow.